Suicide is the second leading cause of death among young people aged 10 to 24 in America. According to a research study done by the CDC in 2016, LGBT youth suicide attempts were 5 times as likely to require medical attention than those of their non-LGBT peers. LGBT youth is the most at-risk youth group in America right now. You may ask yourself why, but that's because being LGBT in America is still seen as very taboo in many parts of our country. Being a teenager is tough, and being a teenager dealing with your sexual orientation or gender identity can be even tougher, especially in a climate in which there's a lot of LGBT hate speech going around the media. It can be very difficult for teenagers to accept themselves as LGBT or openly present themselves as LGBT whenever there's a lot of hate going on against the LGBT community in the media. Groups such as GLAAD, Human Rights Campaign, and the National Center for Lesbian Rights aim to protect and serve LGBT individuals in ways in which they want to get the public's opinion on the LGBT community in a more positive light, and also help draft laws to protect LGBT individuals from discrimination. Among these equal rights organizations in America is the Trevor Project. And the Trevor Project is an organization founded in 1988 for suicide intervention and prevention among LGBT youth. Suicide among LGBT youth is on the rise, and I will share with you some daunting statistics from the Youth Risk Behavior Survey from the CDC in 2015 that proved this. 34% of LGBT youth individuals report being bullied. 28% of these individuals report being bullied online for their sexual orientation or gender identity. 29% of these individuals report attempting suicide, as opposed to a 6% of their non-LGBT peers. This shows why suicide prevention and intervention is so important among LGBT youth. The Trevor Project has outreach programs called the 24/7 Trevor Lifeline, Trevor Chat, and Trevor Text, which aim to help prevent suicide among these teens. Teens can call in or message in, and they can ask questions about coming out. They can ask for help and guidance whenever they've been rejected or perhaps even kicked out of their family home for their identity. And the Trevor Project will provide these teens with resources that can help them financially and emotionally, as well as provide life-saving advice. And the Trevor Chat and Trevor Text programs are all conducted by volunteers that sign up with the Trevor Project to counsel and provide support for LGBT teens that text in during the times that they're open. And they're open from 3 to 10 p.m. every single day. The Trevor Lifeline is open 24/7, but that's used for crisis situations, very much similar to the suicide hotline. The Trevor Project also provides columns on their website, which provide help for coming out, rejection, sex education, self-harm, religion, STIs, things like that, and individuals who don't feel comfortable with going directly to the messaging system or the phone number and talking about an individual directly about their situation can go to these columns on their website at thetrevorproject.org and find the column that suits their needs and answers their questions best. I encourage everybody to donate their time and or their money to the Trevor Project because, as you heard with the statistics of suicide rates on the rise among LGBT individuals, or LGBT youth individuals in particular, it's very, very important that we prevent and intervene in these suicide attempts. And it's also very important that we always remember to spread love and never hate. Thank you.